Hey. Hi, I'm Dezzi Pixels and I help artists find their clients and build businesses online. What's going on? Happy New Week! We're here this week to talk about how to find your unique position as an artist. What questions are we going to be answering today? What does a unique positioning strategy mean to you as an artist? Why is having a unique positioning strategy important? And how do you decide what best position speaks to your audience? We'll take that information and then next week we'll discuss what brand archetypes best fit with what you discovered this week. So enjoy and listen. Question 1. What does unique positioning strategy mean to you as an artist? A unique positioning strategy is, my memory's terrible. I'm gonna look over here. A unique positioning strategy is a position that a brand takes when it comes to marketing their services and products. Oh my god, my eyes. I'm being stabbed. Don't worry about it. What makes your position unique is what you're offering that your competitors do not. Well, the reason why finding your unique position is important because your unique position is what helps you stand out in a crowded market. Let's say you're selling pasta sauce. If you heard this example already, feel free to feel special. And you're trying to sell it to a market that's filled with people already selling pasta sauce. How might you make yours stand out? Well, instead of selling the best generic pasta sauce, what if you sold the best mushroom sauce? Now sure, not as many people like mushroom sauce as they do generic pasta sauce, but for all the people who do like mushroom sauce, if you make it the best, they're coming to you. The decision to sell the mushroom sauce when everyone else is selling generic pasta sauce is your unique positioning strategy. Question number 2. Why is having a unique positioning strategy important for you in your business? Your unique positioning strategy is how you stand out in your market. While niching down helps you find your target audience, uniquely positioning yourself helps separate you from the people already talking to that audience. This is very important, especially when it comes to things like art and selling that online, because everybody and their mother is an artist, at least as far as we're concerned, because I know you go and look on ArtStation, Instagram, Twitter, and you see all these people posting their work, and all their work is good. And so you're thinking, how am I gonna stand out when all these artists that are better than me are posting picture after picture every day? I work a full-time job. How am I supposed to keep up with that level of productivity? And this is where your unique positioning strategy comes to help you. See, instead of going for the same market that those more prolific artists are going for, from using what we talked about in the earlier videos on the channel, you're fulfilling a need for a specific group of people. And if you target that specific group of people, and then through studying your competitors, you find out how those people are not being serviced already, going back in there with your unique position saying that, okay, I am targeting, again, we'll take our example from last week, I'm going for the first person shooter fans. Well, everyone is already making Overwatch art, COD art, Counter-Strike art. Instead, again, like we talked about before, how can you position yourself differently than everyone else out there? Well, if everyone else out there is just posting their art and not talking about it, well, what if you post your first person shooter art, but you take the added time to talk about how the art relates to the design of the game? Give more insight for people who are more interested in that than just a casual observer. This is what's gonna make you different than someone else who's just posting art that is not fulfilling or giving the same need that you are. Next, how do you find what position best speaks to your audience? Well, if you did our homework last week, you should have SWOT analysis for the competitors in your niche. If you don't remember, or you have found us on this video and you don't know what a SWOT analysis is or how to analyze your competitors, check out the last video from last week and that'll help catch you up for this week. So what you do is that you'll take the SWOT analysis that you conducted with the competitors in your market, and I want you to specifically look and focus on the weakness and opportunity section. This is why those sections were so important last week, because the weaknesses are going to tell you where the other competitors in your niche is not meeting the needs of the market as well as they could. This allows you to focus on sections and aspects of the market that's not being exploited so much by the other artists or people that are in that market and niche. So you're going to take those opportunities and figure out how your services, your personality, your style of your content can address that gap. Addressing that gap is why people will choose to come to you and look at your work over the countless other people doing quote unquote better work. Once you take a look at that SWOT analysis of your competitors, then I want you to go back to what we did the week before that, which is your audience persona guide that we put together. You're going to look there because you want to keep in mind what your ideal client is. Now from that sheet, we took note of how your clients like to talk, how they like to interact, how they find your work, how they interact with your work, and just the type of tone they take when they interact with your work. That information is important when coming to now when we're trying to find your unique positioning. Because after you know what communication styles best fit with your clients and audience, you can start putting together how you're going to present your brand in the market and how you can develop your brand's voice to speak specifically to your audience so that you can serve them the best you can. Now, for next week, I heard y'all like homework. I got it for you. I got like 3 bags of homework in the back. Top grade A stuff. So, for next week, I want you to consult your SWOT analysis guide and your audience persona to answer the following questions. The questions I want you to answer are: how can you position yourself in the market differently than your competitors? How can you innovate on the service and products to speak to those people with the new unique position? How can you connect to your audience different than your competitors? I want you to answer these questions and again bring them back next week, because next week we're going to discuss brand archetypes and how to specifically put together your brand's voice, look, feel, and messaging to best speak to your ideal clients in the market. Well, thanks for joining me this week. Thanks for taking the time to chill with me in my purple room while I try not to bore you with all, like, you know, the businessy art stuff. This was always the stuff that I just found so kind of, I don't want to say annoying and boring, but I'll say annoying and boring when I was in school. Because when I was in school, what I wanted to do was immediately go to my Cintiq, start painting, start creating whatever fantasy monstrosity I wanted to do that week. I didn't want to go and read, how do you engage with a market? What is a market? What's all this corporate speak? I want to shoot myself every time I use corporate speak, by the way. I'm cutting that part out. As always, if I spoke too fast, you didn't understand a goddamn thing I said, or I'm not nearly as coherent as I thought I was, feel free to ask any questions you want down in the doobly-doo. Anyways, have a good day. This has been your girl, Desiree, and I'm out, bitches. Bye! So, this is it. I did all the video. All this rest of this part is just extra. We're just gonna do, we can have a little outro part at the end where it's playing the music and you seeing the links. Hi, this is Desiree. This is what I did after I filmed all the scripted part. is I talked too damn much.